Gaming has changed a lot over the years. We've gone from playing Mario on tiny CRT TVs to massive 4K setups with next-gen consoles like the PS5. But here's the funny thing, no matter how much graphics improve, the one thing gamers always crave is size. Bigger screen, bigger immersion, bigger fun. And that's why more people in 2025 are looking at projectors instead of TVs for their gaming setup. Because let's be real, once you've experienced your games on a 100-inch screen, going back to a 40-inch TV feels like punishment. The question, though, is simple. What's the best budget projector for consoles like the Nintendo Switch and the PS5? Here's the truth nobody tells you. Most projectors advertised as gaming projectors cost a fortune. You'll see $800 BenQ models or $1,000 Epson projectors that claim low latency and high refresh rates. And sure, they're great on paper, but the average gamer doesn't want to drop that kind of money just to play a few hours of Mario Kart or FIFA with friends. On the flip side, you've got super cheap $50 projectors on Amazon that promise the world, but the moment you connect your Switch or PS5, you get blurry resolution, horrible brightness, and input lag so bad it ruins the entire experience. So, stuck between overpriced pro projectors and worthless cheap knockoffs, what do you actually buy? That's where the SimplifyTech CineX Mini Projector fits perfectly. It's not marketed with overhype about esports level latency, but for casual to mid-core gaming, it absolutely nails the balance. Hook up your Nintendo Switch, and suddenly Mario Kart, Smash Bros, or Zelda feels completely different on a massive 100-inch wall. The colors pop, the brightness is solid, and because of its compact size, you can set it up anywhere – living room, bedroom, or even outdoors. And if you're gaming on a PS5, Cineex still holds its own. You won't be hitting 120Hz competitive shooter levels, let's be real, but for story-driven games like Spider-Man 2, God of War, or even FIFA matches with your buddies, it feels immersive in a way a regular budget TV can't compete with. One of the best things about the Cineex for gamers is its flexibility. With the Switch, portability is everything. You take it to a friend's house, on a road trip, or even plug it in at a hotel when traveling. And because Cineex is also pocket-sized, it matches that portability vibe perfectly. Imagine sitting in a hotel room with your Switch and projecting Mario Kart on the wall for everyone to play. No TV required. That's the kind of convenience that makes travel gaming feel next level. With PS5, the story is slightly different because it's not as portable, but if you're at home and don't want to invest in a $1,000 TV, Cineex gives you that big screen experience at a fraction of the cost. And here's where it gets even better. The SimplifyTech CineX Mini Projector doesn't just stop at being a dumb display. Because it runs Android 11, you can install apps like YouTube, Twitch, or even streaming services directly on it. That means when you're not gaming, you can watch your favorite streamers, anime, or Netflix right from the projector itself. For a budget device, it pulls double duty: entertainment hub and gaming screen. And since it supports both Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.0, you can connect your controller, speakers, or even headphones easily, making the whole setup feel smooth. Now let's quickly address input lag, because that's the big fear with projectors. Cineex isn't pretending to replace a $1,000 gaming monitor. But for the average player who's not grinding Call of Duty, ranked matches at a professional level, the lag is barely noticeable. You can still play FIFA, racing games, platformers, action adventures, and casual shooters comfortably. I've seen people play Smash Bros tournaments on regular TVs with more delay than Cineex throws up. And for story-driven games, where immersion is everything, the sheer size of the projection makes up for the milliseconds of difference. Price is where the Cineex completely destroys the competition. While most gaming-ready projectors cost more than the console itself, the SimplifyTech CineX Mini Projector comes in at under $100 on sale. Think about that. For less than the price of a single PS5 game collector's edition, you can own a projector that transforms your entire gaming experience. And because it's affordable, you don't stress about it the way you would with an expensive unit. If you want to game in your backyard on a summer night, bring it out. If your kids want to play Switch in their room, set it up there. It's so lightweight and budget-friendly that you actually use it instead of just keeping it in one spot. At the end of the day, if you're a gamer asking, what's the best budget projector for Nintendo Switch and PS5 in 2025? The answer is simple. You don't need to blow $800 on a gaming projector, and you don't need to waste money on those $50 no-name projectors that can't handle real gaming. The SimplifyTech CineX Mini Projector hits that sweet spot: cheap, portable, flexible, and fun. For Switch, it's the ultimate road trip and party companion. For PS5, it makes story-driven games feel like a private theater. And for under $100, nothing else comes close. If you want to check it out, the link's in the description. Grab it while it's still in stock, because once you've gamed on Cineex, you'll never look at your small TV the same way again.